Hello everyone and welcome to another broadcast on the Spartan live stream. My name is Will Rossmiller and I'm joined on the mic tonight by the one and only Cody Wallen. Tonight your Somerset Spartans are set to take on the Spring Valley Cardinals in our first volleyball live stream of the season. If you are new to the Spartan live stream, both of us on the microphone and producing tonight are teachers at Somerset High School. I'm an English teacher and Wallen teaches social studies. We're excited to broadcast this game for you tonight. Thanks for being here. The Somerset Spartans come into this match with a record of 7-3 overall, with all of those games coming out of conference. Somerset is on a bit of a hot streak as they defeated Colfax last Tuesday and then won all 3 games on Thursday in their quad, defeating Ellsworth, Elk Mound, and Glenwood City respectively. That makes the Spartans 4-0 in the last week, but with this being the first volleyball live stream of the year, let's talk about some of the key returners and key contributors for this Somerset team this season. The squad certainly isn't short on senior leadership as Haley Rieger, Madison Rowley, Claire Anderson, Heather Gaikowski, and Shaylin Strumke all return this year after seeing some game experience last season. Juniors Izzy Escarica, Brooke Olson, and Victoria Gomez also played a role with the team last year and will look to continue to build on that role this season. Key newcomer Aubrey Lauders, a sophomore, is also a talented outside hitter who could see some opportunities for this squad this season. Wallen, what do you think about this talented roster that the Spartans have set for this season?
Well, it's just as simple as you said it. They're talented. This is a senior-heavy lineup that's had experience in varsity contests. And then, like you just mentioned with Aubrey Lauders, what can the sophomore bring here in her first couple varsity games here early in the season? It's going to be interesting to see how she develops, and then also just the senior leaders that are very athletic, that know how to play at the varsity level. It's going to be exciting to watch.
It's really cool. So just the volleyball program in general in Somerset, I feel like really builds every year to have a very strong group of seniors. If you ever go to a volleyball practice or see the teams, there are so many girls out for volleyball.
It almost looks like a pep assembly. The
it really
gym
does.
is just full.
It seems like there is at least a fifth of the school playing volleyball, right, which is almost half of the female population. But it's really cool.
You look at the roster. I mean, we have 4 full teams for a school our size. That's pretty impressive.
It's really impressive. And obviously, you got to give a shout out to the coaching staff and just to the program in general, keeping those numbers up and keeping everyone super interested in doing it. And because of that, you build that senior leadership. You have those newcomers that can transition well into the program. And we always talk about it at the beginning of any season, but in these early games, we learn a lot about what this team is going to be, what they have to change. So obviously speculation at this point is speculation. We're excited to see what happens in this first set and the rest of the season.
Absolutely, and we're excited to just be back up here.
That's exactly right.
The Spartan Livestream Lounge up here.
That's right. Speaking of let's talk a little bit about the Spartan opponents here tonight. Spring Valley stands with a record of 11-4. The Cardinals started their season with a victory over the New Richmond Tigers, but have had some interesting contests against middle border teams. This is interesting, Wallen. They have had 2 games against middle border teams, Baldwin Woodville and Prescott, over the last week. Spring Valley in both of those contests has lost 2-1.
Oh, wow.
So this is a really interesting test for the Spartans early on to see if they can kind of keep pace with some of their future foes, familiar foes in the MBC.
Absolutely. I was going to give you a kind of a middle border conference standing update.
Yeah.
Everybody's 0-0 right now.
We got our first conference game on Thursday.
Yes.
It's going to be exciting to see where we stand there.
Yep.
This is a good opportunity for Somerset to kind of build on their stuff. So, we were not able to live stream any volleyball games for the quad that happened a couple weeks ago, but I was able to kind of catch a set or two of that, which I always enjoy doing, just to kind of get a little bit of a preview, a little bit of a taste. And with that team, we've talked about the talent. The talent is certainly there. You got some new players in some new positions, some new rotations. It's the main thing with a lot of new contributors is that communication piece.
For sure.
In volleyball, it's really, really easy, even if you're playing at a very high level, to have sometimes where a bunch of people are just standing around watching to see what's going to happen as opposed to making something happen or communicating what's going to happen. So with this team, it's going to be interesting to see how that communication aspect plays out for Somerset. And obviously that's something that Coach Vries is going to look to build on throughout the season, as any coaching staff is going to do early on. You play non-conference games for a reason, and great opportunity here tonight for the Spartans. Once again, folks, thank you for tuning in. It's always exciting to call the first volleyball game of the year. The Spartan live stream started with a volleyball live stream.
Sure did.
4 years ago, feels like 40 years ago sometimes. And we've never looked back.
Say over 100 live
over 100 live streams, yep. So certainly a lot has changed in those 4 years. Kind of how we do live streams has changed. But our love for calling volleyball games definitely has not changed. We may not be perfect. Neither of us claim to be volleyball experts in any regard. But we promise to do our best to bring you this game along with the banter that you come to expect from the Spartan live stream. We can always promise that.
Absolutely.
Good time to give the old claim that we don't claim to be professionals. We don't mind if you mute us at all. We're doing our best up here, and we always warm up as the season goes on for volleyball.
Yeah, for
Neither
sure.
of us played volleyball growing up.
Sure didn't.
We've learned some of the hand signals as we've gone along.
Yep.
Coach Veriz has been really helpful in kind of educating us on some of the inner workings of volleyball, which is really cool. And we're continuing to kind of bring some of her perspective throughout the season because she's a really great resource for us. So we're going to take a really quick pause here. We'll come back for starting lineups. Thank you again, folks, for tuning into the Spartan live stream. We'll be right back. And there you have it, folks.
Yeah.
Team's going to shake hands, give high fives. Spartans are excited for this first one. Got a full student section in front of us right here. Always exciting. Love that we have the student section right in front of us, Wallen. They bring the energy if we don't have it, but no shortage of energy in this gym tonight, that's for sure.
We went 0 for 6 on the candy toss.
We did. I mean, we always could count on Mackenzie Lesha to throw us a candy bar during the candy toss, but
gonna have to talk to a couple of those.
They didn't get
girls.
the memo.
Exactly.
All right, Gomez checking in right away here for Louders. That means that Gomez, the libero, is going to be playing that back row when Louders would normally during the rotation. But Aubrey Louders on that front row is going to be fun to watch. Renee Chapik pumping the tunes here, getting this going right away. Looks like Spring Valley will start with the ball here. And here we go. Spartans looking to get out to an early lead as always. First up, and here goes Somerset. Gomez, nice up there. Rieger, main setter of the team. Anderson, nice hit. That's going to be a little bit long, though. Anderson playing opposite hitter here early on. Rieger looks to be playing the setter position. And of course, we have Heather Gaikowski playing that middle hitter position, taking over for the one and only Hope Belargin and Lauren Walters from last year. Easy over here for Somerset. Nice hit there by Raleigh, and that ball will be out. That'll be the first point for Somerset. All tied up at 1 in the first set. Anderson will serve. And boy, I love that this student section's in it right away. Anderson up and over. Strong serve there as the Cardinals will look to set it up right down the middle. Anderson with the pass. Rieger right back to Anderson who will set it over. Opportunity here for the Cardinals to retake the lead to the outside. Not a very strong hit there as Gomez with a nice up. Rieger outside. Long, troubling hit there, but Escarica connects. That was a tough one as Rieger's set was a bit off and Escarica had to kind of contort her body in midair and still get that one.
Absolutely.
That was really cool. We get a cool view from this angle up here, especially when the Spartans are hitting from this side.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Anderson with another serve. That's one is hit harder. Spring Valley can handle it. They set it up. Nice dig there by Rieger, the senior. Escarica able to get it over. Ooh, but it hits the ceiling, all tied up at 2 again. Hit that one a bit long to Escarica, not according to plan for Somerset. And we have a substitution here as Anderson is out and Ellie Melvin will check into the game here, the junior, seeing some time early in this first set. Serve over, right to Gomez, who struggles on that one. Nice hit, Melvin right on the spot. Out to Escarica again, who sets it over. Spring Valley with a chance to set it up. Somerset out of sorts there. That was a keen move there by Spring Valley. I believe number 11. I'm looking at the wrong roster here. Number
Charlie
11,
Vanasse.
Charlie Vanasse. Instead of kind of setting up the offense, she did the quick over, and Somerset not ready. Spring Valley looking to add on to their lead.
Gomez, nice dig there.
Had to dig that one out.
There we go.
Raleigh with some pinpoint accuracy to that back right corner. Nobody home, and Spartans tie it back up. Aubrey Lauders checking into the game there. She's going to play the outside hitter position. Actually, she might be going middle. Yep, Escarica's going to go outside, and Lauders is going to go middle here. Spring Valley with an easier over there. Somerset with a chance to set it up. Will they go to Lauders? They will. Mistimed on that one. Lauders blocks it, back up, and the Spartans have to get it over. They do. Here comes Spring Valley down the middle again. Right in the middle there, but Gomez puts her body on the line. Nice hit there. Izzy Escarica with the big kill. Woohoo! This team is pumping now.
You kind of mentioned at the beginning of the game of what's the communication aspect going to look like with all these new pieces in here, but so far so good for the Spartans. Everything's kind of moving fluid.
We haven't seen anyone just kind of looking at each other waiting for something to happen. We've seen people making things happen. Gomez into the net there as it's tied back up 4-4.
That was a really nice angle for us on that.
That was cool. That was cool. That's what volleyball is all about right there. As we got Escarica back on the back row now. As the Spartans will kind of look to break Spring Valley's serve once again. Rieger will set it to Raleigh, playing opposite hitter. Spring Valley able to save it. They'll hit. That one's blocked out of bounds. Escarica in the right position, just didn't quite get the right hands up on that one. As she blocks it out of bounds, and Spring Valley takes the lead here early on in the first set. libero for the Cardinals, Isabella Stein, serving there. Melvin with a tough one. Nice save by Rieger. Somerset gets it over, but this is a great opportunity for the Cardinals. Into the net it goes. Charlie Vanas, the junior, wasn't able to connect on that.
Shaylin Strumke checking in for Rieger.
Yep. Strumke going to be a key component on the front row this season. Probably playing opposite hitter on that right side. Spring Valley sets it up. Right to that side, and we had 2 Spartans home, but neither of them were able to make that block.
It's a good hit there by the freshman, Ella Stengel.
Wow, that was a nice hit for a freshman. Trying to remember really when we've had a freshman with a strong presence. I know Izzy Escarica played a little bit her freshman year.
True.
Hope Belargin played a little bit her freshman year. Here goes Strumke. Nice hit. Strumke being outside hitter there on the left side with a strong shot there. And Somerset's tied up 6-6.
Claire Anderson back in for Ellie Melvin.
And we have Izzy Escarica serving here. Escarica playing all around for the Spartans. Shows her talent level for sure and how much Coach Vries trusts her. Nice serve there. That's a tough one. That's an ace. Ace for Escarica. Spartans regain the lead in the first set. Escarica with another serve. That one just over, and Spring Valley's having a tough time with the Escarica serve. Anderson, right back to Anderson. Nice hit, but Spring Valley's right there. Nice dig out. Easy over. And Lauders can't quite time that one out. Tied again, 7-7. No real team has kind of gained the momentum yet. It's been kind of a back-to-back slugfest so far. Sidewinder of a serve there. Spartans able to get it. Back set. Strumke, nice hit. Strumke tried to save it there, but couldn't quite get anything going. Because that's always tough, trying to save it right after you get a hit like that. You're kind of coming back down. You're not in a very good position to recover. But good effort here by Somerset. Not a lot of unforced errors. Woo. That's a nice serve there by the Cardinals.
Some sink on it there.
Yep. That's a tough one.
Like an Adam Wainwright curveball.
Yeah, right? Spring Valley looking to add on to their lead here. Anderson with the almost miss hit there, almost a double hit. Lauders able to get it over. Spring Valley with a chance to set it up. They do. Somerset blocks it. Another chance. Outside, Anderson saves it. Who can get there? Anderson again able to get the ball over the net, but Spring Valley with an easy opportunity to get a point here. Blocked and brought over again. Spring Valley not going away. Anderson with the kind of get me over hit. And Spring Valley once again trying to get across that Somerset line. They do. Here comes Somerset. Strumke. Nice volley here going for both teams. Somerset, I think, kind of would wish that they'd have a better opportunity to set something up like this. Anderson hits, blocked. Nice dig there.
Lot of volley.
Another hit here. Gomez gets it over. Kind of going for that back row, but Spring Valley's ready. They set it up again, right down the middle. Tip. Raleigh. And Strumke. Nice hit. Big win there. That's a big point. As when those start to build and build and build, that's when you can start to see the momentum sway a little bit. Somerset down 1, but that's a big point right there.
Heather Gaikowski in for Victoria Gomez.
There we go. As we've seen, Gomez will not be playing on the front line as the libero. Basically kind of a defensive specialist along the back.
Say a trifecta up front that we'll see during basketball season.
That's right. Another point for Somerset as they tie this one up in the first set.
This student section,
I love
holy
it.
moly.
I wonder if they're going to be able to keep the intensity of the entire game. If we're going 5 sets, they're going to get tired pretty quick. Aubrey Lauders able to get it over, and that's an ace for the sophomore. Lauders with a nice serve there, and Somerset takes the lead. Here comes Lauders once again. That one's over. Spring Valley looking to set it up. Going to the outside here. Tip. And that's going to be a double hit there. Kind of a carry there by Somerset. And that first time we've seen it, kind of that campfire look that we've talked about. Everyone watching around the campfire, nobody doing anything. 10-10 in the first set. This one's short and over, not quite short as I thought it was. Raleigh in as the setter now. Anderson with a nice hit and able to still get it over. Skarica, Raleigh, back set, Strumpke, long. Yep. Just Shalen wasn't quite in the right position on that one. A bit too close to Madison Raleigh. Raleigh with a nice back set, but tough to get in the right position on that one. Spring Valley looking to add onto their lead. Skarica, Raleigh, tight to the net, up to Gaikowski. A new individual that we'll see at middle hitter. Tipped, saved, got to get it over here in this one. And they do. Spring Valley gets another chance to set it up, though. We've seen a lot of this where Somerset has kind of been struggling to get things in sorts. Let's see, are they going to say that that was a touch on Somerset? They're giving the point to Spring Valley, so. But while we've seen that, I think Spring Valley has had more opportunities where they've been set up for their offense. Somerset has been more frantic in terms of get the ball over. So Madison Raleigh's had to do a decent amount of work. The setters have had to do a lot of work in general, just getting to the right spot. Nice block there by Gaikowski. Need to get another one here, and they do! Gaikowski and Strumpke, the senior wall, teams up to get a block there. Nice work. 11-12, Spring Valley still with the lead. Strumpke out, Rieger in. Rieger will get the serve. And here we go. Almost a knuckleball looking serve there by Rieger. As Spring Valley gets that not over. Miss hit there by number 7, Addison Cato, a senior.
What a match here, though. This is exactly what you want.
Back and forth and back and forth.
Fun
it
to
certainly keeps your attention, that's for sure. That'll be Haley Rieger with another serve. Hit there. And that's going to be a point because I think Somerset went over the line underneath the net. That would be Mara Ducklow, a junior.
She's had a couple here in the last
she can elevate.
Point. Yeah.
Serving for the Cardinals, Phoebe Vodnik, senior setter. This one's out to Raleigh.
Oh,
setter
right
to setter
corner.
there. As Raleigh oftentimes plays setter, but this time playing outside hitter, and Haley Rieger set her up perfectly on that one. Spartans with an opportunity to take the lead here. Claire Anderson, the senior number 8 with the serve. That one is just over, and a miss hit there, and Somerset takes the lead. Tiptoed over that net, right into the spot where she wanted it. Anderson again. Somerset looking to make their lead by 2 points here now. Quick over. Set out to Skarica. What a hit. Oh, ooh. Yeah, that's not a point for Somerset as that was blocked in. That was a nice block by Spring Valley. Ellie Melvin getting ready to check in for Claire Anderson. Anderson not seeing a whole lot of action on the back row. As once again, we're tied. Sound like a broken record here. That's a tough dig out there for Gomez as she can't quite get it.
Well, if this is any indication of what the the whole game's going to be here, we're going to be
here
for a while.
Yeah. If we're looking at things that Somerset can work on here, it seems like they've been struggling. Ooh, nice save there by Spring Valley. Struggling on some of those serves in the back row. Gomez, Rieger, Gaikowski. That's a double hit by Rieger on the set. That's a tough break for Somerset as that was one of their first really good opportunities to set up their offense. And those are those unforced errors that you just can't have. Gomez, tight for Rieger, able to get it out, but I think Rieger went into the net. Oh, they're going to call that a carry. Thought Rieger almost went into the net. Good on Rieger for having the body control to not go into the net on that one, but kind of had the underhand pat back. A very technical term. Difficulty returning that serve, and we can see Spring Valley going on a bit of a run here, 18-14. I was thinking about it, and Coach Freeze must have read the waves, the mind waves going up here, because that's a timeout there. And we're going to take that as an opportunity to thank both of our sponsors here, just to shout them out. Then we'll focus specifically, Wallen, on Wisconsin. But two sponsors we have this season, Northwoods Technical College and Wisconsin Credit Union. First, Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics. Wisconsin seeks to enrich members, communities, and employees with the resources and support to achieve financial wellness. While supporting one another, we're inspiring better. Learn more at wisconsincu.org. Again, that's wisconsincu.org. Whew. See what Somerset does out of the timeout. They have some things they can work on, that's for sure.
I'm trying to figure out what song's on the... Oh, yeah. Renee Chapik on the aux cord again.
Renee always goes hard.
Well, the student section looked like they were ready to do a cheer and
No, they weren't.
aborted
They
right
did.
away.
Somerset needs to get this going to win this first set. Spring Valley with the serve. Got to break the serve here for Somerset. Out to Escarica, off the net. They're going to call it a block, though. Tipped back again. Jeez, Spring Valley has just been at the net all game. That's a nice hit by Madison Rowley. No, nothing against Madison Rowley, but we never really saw her as an outside hitter threat until this season, at least so far. So good to see her get a couple of kills here early on in this first set.
So just consistent so far.
Yep.
She's even found those little spots open in the back line, too.
It's been that accuracy. It's not so much power. That's an ace there for Victoria Gomez, the libero for this Somerset squad. It's not so much been with power, it's been with accuracy. Ah, good old classic. 16-18. Here comes Victoria Gomez once again. That one might be long. Spring Valley hits anyway. This should be an easy over for Somerset. They get to set it up. Out to Escarica. Boom! And that one's blocked out of bounds. That's a point for Somerset. And they're right back in this set. 17-18. Getting a 3-point run. Gomez looking to continue this streak with the sick custom kicks
Absolutely.
she has on. A lot of the girls on this team. That one's long, and Spring Valley knows to leave that one alone. A lot of the girls on this team have some really cool shoes.
Yeah.
Going to be pointing some of them out as we go. I know Claire Anderson had some cool ones.
Rieger and Raleigh looks like it too. Yep.
17-19. Spring Valley looking to get closer here to win in the first set. Escarica having to hit kind of outside there, and that one goes long. Somerset looking kind of lost on that point. Escarica kind of owning that one, she says, as she taps her chest.
You say even one Sarah Eichton's got a nice pair of kicks there. Principal Eichton, middle school principal here in Somerset.
Line judge here in this one. Ooh, that one would have been out. Can Somerset save it? They can, but Spring Valley with a great opportunity to take it to 21 points in this first set. Tipped there. Rieger with the setup. Back set. Raleigh. That's a nice hit. That's going to be hard for Spring Valley to save, but I think they'll be able to do it. Another good opportunity for Somerset. Rieger down the middle. Lauders not. That one is a hit in for Somerset.
I think it was in. I can see it right around the corner. It looked in.
Yep. Nice hit for Lauders there.
18-20.
And I wish we had stats up. I know it's the first game. Hopefully eventually, we get some stats going on the scoreboard. It's always cool to see who's getting close to double-digit kills, how many aces Victoria has. Nice serve there by Raleigh, but Spring Valley ready for it. They go to the outside. Nice hit. Nicer block. Can they save it? They can. Gomez, Raleigh out to Escarica. Big hit there. Can't return it. 19-20.
I panicked for a second. I thought I still had the Wisconsin logo on the...
You didn't though, right?
Nope, we're good.
Well, we're going to go right to Northwoods here as we have our next timeout. Our other sponsor, Northwood Technical College. Experience quality innovative education at Northwood Technical College, a nationally ranked top college where learning comes first. Find your passion with 80 associate degrees and technical diplomas and experience success. Visit northwoodtech.edu to learn more. Again, that's northwoodtech.edu to learn more. Thank you to our sponsor, Northwood Technical College. We're going bananas here, Mr. Wallen.
The old classic. I got to give a shout out to this senior class that's running these cheers down here. This has been top-notch performance.
They got to keep it going, though.
Just
This
say
is
nothing,
set number 1.
Nothing agaast the last couple of senior classes running
We
cheers,
love
but
the last couple
but
senior
this
classes.
is top notch. It's happening here.
There's so many kids here. Like, this is, we're almost halfway up the bleachers for the first
It's
volleyball game, a
it-
non-conference
it-
volleyball
it's
game
like-
on a Tuesday.
Exactly.
Madison Rowley having a good game so far. See if she can tie this set up here with a good set. There we go. Spring Valley with the setup here. That one's long, and it's all tied up. 20-20.
My ideal vision that I wish I had.
You know you can have better than 20-20 vision. You can have 20-10 vision.
Hey, as bad as my vision is, I'll take 2020.
With glasses, you can achieve 20-10 vision.
Well, there you go.
Another nice serve there. Spring Valley able to set it up. Down the middle they come. That's a nice spot there as number 14 for the Cardinals, Tyra Johnson, a senior for the Cardinal squad with a nice hit, big kill, regain the
20-21.
lead. 25 points to win the set here. Have to win by 2. And the way this one goes, it could go all the way up to 30. Right down the middle, Lauders tipped, but Spring Valley is ready for that. Somerset almost not ready for that. Ellie Melvin. And here comes Spring Valley again. Just Spring Valley's had an answer for almost everything for Somerset so far. Back set, double hit. Yeah. That was a tough one as Gomez was kind of going back on her feet there. Kind of hit the left hand and the right hand.
Hey, check your calendar, folks. It's 2022.
Hey, how about that? Hopefully we don't get to 2023. Back set. Big hit. Nice save. Reset it up here for Somerset. Lauders just getting it over. Spring Valley to the outside. Tipped. And Somerset gets another chance. Big hit there by Escarica with a big kill. 21-22. Anderson back in and Lauders will check out.
Nope, that's Ellie Melvin. Lauders still up
excuse me.
front. Yep,
Thank you.
nope, yep, you're good.
Escarica set to serve. In a big spot here. Able to get that one over. Nice serve. It's going to be an easy over. Raleigh out to Anderson. Ooh, that was a nice hit there. Went underneath that line did Spring Valley as we're all tied at 22. Woo. Yeah, hoo-wee indeed.
Crazy first set here.
Yes, it is. This is what we want, though, when we're calling a game.
Absolutely.
Escarica just over. Nice serve. Big save. Needs to get a hit over. There's where some of that miscommunication might come into play. Somerset with a chance to set it up, though. Anderson, long, no touch. No touch there on the front line. Wisely by Spring Valley's. That one goes way over that back black line. Spring Valley 2 points away from winning this set. Need to break serve here. That one, almost into the net there, it looked like. Strumke, nice hit there. Good accuracy there by the senior in that opposite hitter spot. And here goes Aubrey Lauders, the sophomore, in a really big situation here for the Spartans. It's up, it's over. Spring Valley not really getting their offense set up there as Rowley, nice tip, but they're ready for it. Into the net, Somerset at set point. And we have a quick timeout here by Spring Valley as Wallen, what can you say about this set?
This is exciting. This is, like you said, this is what we want. This is this first volleyball live stream we have here. This is awesome.
Yeah. This is what you sign up for, or at least you hope for when you're doing a game.
Oh, Renee Chappick with the Johnny Cash, I see.
Reminds me of a favorite moment on the live stream. We've been playing it pretty much by the book, so we can have some fun here. But
yeah,
there was a random basketball game. It had to be 2 years ago, where we were listening to Renee play some music. It was probably halftime or something, and for whatever reason, Ring of Fire was so loud.
Just
it
deafening.
was like at least twice as loud as it is right now.
Yep.
And I turned to Wall and I'm just, why is it so loud?
We have the headsets on. It's going into the mic. It's just pounding. Yeah.
Here we go. Back to the game. Set point here for Somerset as the sophomore Aubrey Lauders is ready to go here. 1 point. That's all we need. Boy, was it quiet in here for that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was an interesting back set of sorts on the first hit, as Somerset will get to set this up. Miscommunication. Out to Anderson. Not right in the body position for that, but able to get it over. Volley here on both sides. In the middle, Anderson able to scoop it out. Strumpke just getting it over. Very kind of discombobulated. That's a great word. Somerset with another chance. Anderson with a hit.
Oh, what a
diving save by Spring Valley as they're able to get it over. Can Somerset get a set and a spike? To the outside. Yeah! It's good! Somerset with the first set win. Great way to start this first live stream. Is that Heather Gaikowski on that hit?
I think so,
she kind of tipped it out to the outside. Very much a finesse shot there by the senior.
Absolutely.
Great work there. Spartans win the first set. We're going to rest our voices here for a little bit. We'll be back with a couple seconds before the second set. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. Make sure you stay tuned in for this exciting contest. All right, after a quick break, we are right back for the second set. During this set, we're going to try to feature some of the other Somerset athletics that are going on around the district. We have a couple of teams that have experienced some success over the last week, and we want to feature them for sure. So
yeah, it's been a fun fall so far.
Yeah, it has. So, Wallen, if I forget to do that, please remind me.
Will do.
Also, throughout the season, we will have feature kind of Somerset volleyball players per set. Well, the player per set. Haven't quite got those interviews out yet, but we'll be working on that pretty soon as Somerset gets the point there as Spring Valley went underneath the net on that one, trying to return it. Early lead here for Somerset, starting off where they left off in the last set. Here comes Haley Rieger. Able to get that one over. Spring Valley looking to get their first point in the set. It's an easy over there. Somerset with a chance to set it up. They go out to Anderson, who hits and scores. Woo! Big hit there by Claire Anderson. The entire bench is up, pumped for the senior. And with that, Haley Rieger will continue to serve. That one's over as well. Spring Valley going back set there to the outside. Nice tip. Rieger, back set, Raleigh. Spring Valley almost not able to get that one. They get it over. Rieger again, this time Askarika hitting from outside. Boy, that was interesting. Crazy save by Spring Valley. Outside to Anderson, can she repeat it? Wow, Spring Valley sticking in this one. A gritty team, that's for sure. Tough save there. That's going to be a point as Rieger went over the line underneath the net. First point for Spring Valley, 2-1. Somerset still in the lead. Looks like Spring Valley with some of their student section coming back in here. Nice dig out there. Nice hit by Madison Rowley.
Just consistent tonight.
Playing outside hitter instead of opposite hitter there on the left side as she's going all over the place. She's setting, she's hitting, she's doing it all. Claire Anderson ready to go here. That one's over. Setting it up to the outside. Left hit right in front of Anderson. That's a nice hit. That would be number 11.
Charlie Vanass again.
Charlie Vanass. Once again, we've said her name a couple of times.
A couple big blocks there right at the net and a couple big hits as well.
Yep. Brooke Olson checking into the game for the first time here as she's on the back row. I think they're still trying to figure out some of their rotational pieces early on here. As Brooke able to get that one over. Right back to Olson as she slides for that one. Rieger with the up. Askarika with the hit there, and she just couldn't quite time that one up. That was a tough one coming all the way across from the other side of the court. Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out a little bit more about their back line. You got Ellie Melvin trying some stuff out. You got Brooke Olson trying some stuff out. For Coach Vries, it's early in the season. You still can kind of figure out what pieces you got. You got some kids maybe going through the main camera there. As it's nice for volleyball games, we don't need to have a camera operator, so it just really takes two people to operate the whole system. Nice hit there down the middle by Heather Gaikowski, but Spring Valley able to save it. They do have the lead here, 4-3. Rieger out to Askarika with the tip, but Spring Valley's right there. They'll hit it here. Save. Wow, just kind of flailing the arm out there by Gomez, but it works. That one close to being long, but Gomez hits it. Out to Askarika. Big hit. Big kill there. Wow. I love the celebration from the bench. Claire Anderson doing the full windmill as she comes off. That was awesome. Drop the hammer. Reminiscent of one Hope the Hammer.
Yes.
Hope that Hope Belargin is doing well wherever she is. Gomez always with a line drive serve. Spring Valley with the hit. That one goes long. That's out. Nice read there by Brooke Olson as she's right there. 5-4, Somerset with the lead. Here comes Gomez. Nice hit. Spring Valley setting it up. Right down the middle they come. But right they go. It looks like Somerset was on the net on that one. Lauder's in the right spot, just got a bit too close.
5-5, your score in the second set.
Fives across the board. As we had a quick substitution here for Spring Valley. Making sure our substitutions are in line here. And that's going to be a timeout. Looks like Spring Valley potentially called that timeout just to kind of get some substitutions in order. So we're going to take this time to talk a little bit about some Somerset athletics going on around here. First, we'll talk about the football team. So last week, Somerset defeated the Prescott Cardinals last Friday by a score of 16-8. One of the highlights from that game, a 77-yard pass from Kane Donnelly to Jack Creer. Two sophomores connecting on that one. And I believe Andy Rojas had the other touchdown there for the Spartans. The Spartans are set to take on the Ellsworth Panthers on Friday, a game that you can catch on the Spartan live stream.
Absolutely.
Boys soccer defeated Osceola 4-0 last night. Goals by Aiden Grover, Nolan Hardy, Dylan Mitchell, and Conrad Webb, along with a shout out for the shutout. I got there.
There you go.
To Ben Abrahamson, the goalie for Somerset.
Ben Abrahamson, I believe, only allowed 5 goals so far this year.
Wow.
Pretty good in 8 games?
Yeah, that's impressive. We'll talk about girls golf during our next timeout. Somerset, Spring Valley tied. Cardinals with the serve. That one's over. Almost to no one there, as that's a tough first pass from Escarica, and once again, Escarica's owning that one. She's saying, I got to do a better job, Haley, to get that ball to you so you can start setting up our offense. Truly one of the most critical hits in any kind of volleyball setup is that first pass. Right there, that's a pretty good up by Brooke Olson. Getting in the middle, but I think we're going to call a double hit there again on Rieger. Rieger's had a couple of those. Things to clean up, things to work on. Still early in this season. Again, like you said, Wallen, no conference games yet, so This is an opportunity to clean that stuff up. Olson tight to the net, Rieger out to Escarica, and geez, that's a tough one, but nice job by Escarica. Athletic play. Brooke, nice pass. Rieger out to Escarica again.
Oh, nice hit.
Right through the uprights of the defenders there for a big kill.
She's got that area locked in right there.
Escarica at outside hitter has been working wonders. And really, Escarica does not leave the floor, and once again, that shows just how talented of an athlete she is. She can play the front row, she can play the back row. She has the trust of Coach Amber Vries. That one into the net, a rare unforced error by the Spring Valley Cardinals, and it's all tied up at 7 again. Here comes Madison Raleigh with a nice serve. Right back to Raleigh, or that's Brooke Olson, apologize. Tight there, Raleigh with the set. Lauder's able to get it over. Back set, tip, out of bounds. Boy, that was close.
Yeah.
And it'll be Raleigh again on the serve. I'll tell you, Wallen, it's the second set and we're still rocking. That one's long, 8-8.
Back and forth, back and forth. Student sections both into it. Good crowd here tonight. I have no idea how many are actually on the live stream. I haven't looked.
Oh, yeah. How many we got?
Should we look?
We should look.
Yeah, we got 40. That's a good
We'll
number.
take that for a Tuesday volleyball.
Whoa!
That one's just a bit long. Nice, powerful hit there. Just couldn't quite get the angle. I mean, Mr. Schultz and I do have a great time with production meetings for a volleyball because really it's a game of angles.
Absolutely.
You got your lever and you got to hit it at the right angle. Boom! Stremke with the big kill. 9s across the board in the second set.
I think there's something about like a fulcrum or something like that.
Something
in
like
physics
that,
too.
yeah.
I don't know.
Schultz said we talk about that at the next production meeting. So
Olson out, Anderson in.
thank you.
9-9 in the second set.
Only Spartans we haven't seen on this varsity roster are Ashlyn Rice and Julia Hills. Misplay there by Spring Valley, and Somerset takes the lead.
Those of you that missed the first set, back and forth the whole way. Spartans taking that one 25-23.
And boy, it's too bad you guys weren't here because that was a fun one.
Yep.
Looks like Spring Valley was just about to take it and run with it, and Somerset stormed back. A well-placed timeout by Coach Vries kind of set that up.
I believe they were up by 4 at
They
one
were.
point.
18-4 Spring Valley. Big save there. Somerset setting it up. Out to Strumke. Big hit right at Spring Valley. Right to Gomez again. It'll be Raleigh. Out to Anderson, who hits and scores. Big kill there by the senior. Claire Anderson playing with some intensity here as it's 11-9. And Escarica, the junior, will serve. It's over. Ooh, that's a tough one to bring back. Wow, goodness. Just an absolute line drive. Something that if you watch Izzy Escarica play softball during the spring, you'll see as well.
Yeah, the Spartans using the 7th player there, the ceiling.
Yep. Old reliable. Always there for you.
Always
Whether
there
you want it or not.
to hold you up.
Yep. Boom by Strumke, who's having a good game here tonight. Love seeing Shaylin Strumke with some intensity out there. As she came off the bench in this one and has been providing some really good hits on that opposite side. That one's over. As long as Somerset can ride this serving streak by Escarica, they're going to be in good shape. Out to Anderson. Nice hit. Can't save it. 14-3 as Somerset continues their run in this second set. And we have another timeout for the Spring Valley Cardinals. We'll take this as a chance to kind of wrap up our Somerset Sports Minute of sorts, as girls golf was in action earlier this week as they traveled to Prescott. They finished fourth that invitational and were led by Ava Piche and Mondi Belargin. Highlight of the event, though, for Somerset girls golf was the freshman Marley Lane got a hole-in-one.
Hole-in-one!
Which is crazy. So Marley, a freshman golfing this year, and got a hole-in-one, something that most people don't get their entire life. So pretty cool stuff.
Knowing my golf game, I didn't even know something like that was possible.
It's true.
I mean,
I'm
more of a hole-in-20 kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm more of a like 20 handicap as opposed to it. But it's just cool to see that. So good for Marley and good for the girls golf team as they're kind of experiencing some success this year, a little more than in the past, and
Absolutely.
They have a better turnout, better numbers this year for sure.
Yeah,
and it's been fun to kind of keep track of them. Back to action here. That is your kind of Somerset sports wrap, folks. In this second set, as Izzy Escarica looking to continue her serving streak. It's up, it's over. And another miss hit. Spring Valley falling apart here a little bit in the second set. 15-9. But you got to give credit where credit is due. Izzy Escarica is making it difficult for him. Here we go again. That one's into the net. Good run there by the junior Escarica. 15-10 here. Somerset still with the 5-point lead. That one's up and over. That's a difficult return. Strumke. Wow. Not quite able to save it. That was
Get
tough.
out of the way, Coach Roberts.
Yeah, right. She's working on that iPad trying to keep stats. Can't blame her.
Almost had to catch Shaylin Strumke there.
Spring Valley. Nice up there. Nice set. Hits long. Anderson was all ready for that one. Spartans looking for potentially a tip there on the front line, but they don't get it. As Spring Valley on a run of their own now. To Escarica. Raleigh back set. Strumke has had a good game, and she continues that streak. That connection, Madison Raleigh to Shaylin Strumke, has been working wonders. Heather Gaikowski into the game. She'll look to be going to the middle.
Aubrey Ladders out to serve.
Yep.
16-12 your score.
That one's up, and she's looking to go short there, but she went a bit too short as she went to Claire Anderson. I like the idea because Somerset really hasn't gone for that short serve yet, but execution wasn't quite there. Spring Valley down 3. Raleigh down the middle. Nice block. Over by Escarica. Spring Valley running into each other on that one. Have to get the easy hit over. It's right to Gomez. Raleigh out to Anderson. Nice hit. And they're going to say that they went into the net on that one. Somerset point. 17-13 in the second set. We have Raleigh coming in here, looks like for Strumke. Geez, a lot of scoring going on in the Brewer game for folks that are watching at home and paying attention. Nice serve there by Haley Rieger, as it's the second inning, and it is 4-4.
Oh, wow.
A lot of scoring. That one is going to be short there. 18-14. Somerset 7 points away from winning the second set. Gomez way out to Raleigh, who just has to kind of get it over there. My voice isn't ready for a full live stream season yet.
Right?
That one's out. 19-14.
By mid-January.
Oh, yeah. We're humming at that point.
Yep.
because by then I've talked multiple times in class.
Right,
like,
right.
We have a full day of talking today. That was a line drive there by Anderson. Tipped over, tipped right back. Spring Valley has to get it over on this hit, and they do. Anderson setting it up to Rieger, outside to Escarica. Times out that hit well, and she gets the point. 2014.
2014, my sophomore year of college right there.
Oh, I graduated from college.
The first time.
Yeah, for the first time, yes. Went back for a reunion tour to get that second degree. 21-14.
The reunion tour.
Some similar characters, but mostly new ones.
Hey, I'm really glad you went back for that reunion tour.
Me too.
Though,
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Nope.
Although, hey, that first time around certainly helped with the whole live stream bit.
That is accurate.
Sports journalism comes in handy with this, with doing this part of the gig. Nice hit, blocked out of bounds. That's a point there for Ellie Melvin playing outside hitter.
Spartans
nice
in control here.
Yep. We haven't seen Ellie play on the front line yet, but that was well played by the junior. Anderson mishit that serve. No offense, Claire, but that looks like me when I try to serve sometimes.
Claire would embrace it.
Serving, not my strong suit in volleyball. Put me on the front line, I live there, but back line, look out. Nice up there. Outside, nice adjustment there by Melvin as Rieger went a bit long on the set. Back set here, tipped, saved by Gomez. Rieger, miscommunication there. Going for Rowley, but Madison was not quite ready for that one, it looked like. 22-16 here. Somerset still within 3 points of this one. Still can take a commanding 2-set lead here if they keep it together. Knuckling was that one as it went over. Somerset able to save it. Oh my goodness, what a save by Spring Valley on that one. Holy cow. That one looked like it was Somerset's point almost from the get-go. It's Spring Valley just kind of stuck with it, and that's been a theme for them so far in this game.
Say Gomez laid out like a starfish in the middle of the gym there, tried to pop that one up just a little late.
Yep. Oh no. Brooke Olson mishit on that one.
Spartans opening up the door here for Spring Valley.
Yeah, I mean, if they would have gotten one more, it's tough here, but yep, good call by Coach Vries as she takes the timeout. And we'll take this timeout as an opportunity to once again thank one of our sponsors. We'll go to Wisconsin Credit Union. Wisconsin Credit Union is proud to support Somerset Athletics. Using Wisconsin Online or the mobile app, members can do it all. Pay bills, transfer funds, deposit checks, and send money safely and easily. Learn more at wisconsincu.org. Serenaded by the Somerset student section. Nothing better than a little bit of Neil Diamond on a Tuesday night.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, this is fun. Always a good time doing the live stream.
Again, shout out student section. Still alive, still kicking, still cheering.
They're loving it.
Still
They're grooving.
dancing.
Oh my gosh, 22-18. Let's see if Somerset can finish off this second set. And here we go, Spring Valley with the serve. That one's over. Brooke Olson just kind of has to force that one over on one hit. Tight, out. Spartans get lucky there as nobody was home on that outside corner, but Spring Valley goes long, and Somerset only needs 2 more now to finish off this second set. Have not been playing their best volleyball as of late, but still have time to finish this second set off. Gomez, nice serve.
They got the right person serving here, too, for the Spartans.
If she can go on a run. Good save, and that's going to be a hit by Lauders. Back set up. Nice hit.
Nice.
Wow, that's once again.
Charlie Vanas.
Yep, the junior. She's been all over the place, and from that right side with the left hand, it's been impressive. 23-19. What did we expect? First set went down to the wire. Looks like this one is too. Good save by Raleigh. To Gomez, to Rieger, out to Ellie Melvin. Yep.
Gomez, good body
Double
control on
hit there.
that last one. That was going the complete opposite direction she was going, but she was able to pop that up.
Yep.
Oh boy, this one's getting interesting.
Couple of key figures not on the floor for Somerset here either. Nice dig out there. Back set, Raleigh. Tip, but they're ready for it. 23-20. Big hit into the net.
Big point there.
Yep, we had 4 hits there by Spring Valley as Somerset did not block that one. It went into the net and they hit it again. So 24-20, we got set point. All quiet in the student section. That one's over. Nice serve. Flipped over. They're going to call that a double hit. That's a win in the set number 2 for Somerset. They take a 2-0 set lead here in this Tuesday night contest. All right, we got one more break here to go, folks. Hopefully Somerset can kind of finish it off here in the 3rd set. We're going to take a break up here in the Spartan live stream. Thanks again for tuning in. Oh, man. Here we go. Serenaded once again by the Somerset student section with Don't Stop Believin'. Here we go, 3rd set. Oh, and that one just goes out of bounds there. Wayward set by Rieger as the student section is on their roller coaster. Gosh, this is fun. They're getting into it. We didn't think they'd be able to keep it up in the 1st set, but we're in the 3rd set and they're still going strong. Spring Valley with the early lead here. Somerset needs to kind of keep the pedal to the metal. Raleigh able to save it. Anderson with the tip over. Spring Valley again, just like a wall up there at times, as they're up 2-0 in the 3rd set. How's it going there, Mr. Wallen?
Fighting with my cord a little bit. I'm sorry.
It's a real Jess Wink move by you.
Shout out Jess Wink.
Yep. One of the other members of the Dream Team Spartan live stream. Ooh, nice hit there. Once again, we've said her name a bunch of times. Charlie Vanas playing a good game there on the front line for Spring Valley.
Spring Valley off to a hot start here in the third set, up
3-0.
3-0.
Just how they wrote it up, I'm guessing.
Phoebe Vodnik to serve.
Rieger to Gaikowski with a nice hit. Haven't said her name a whole lot here tonight, but she gets in the action there with a nice kill.
You say once Gaikowski can find some consistency, she could be a weapon.
Yeah. Yep. And we haven't really seen her on the varsity level a whole lot because, again, we've had so many middle hitters come through that just took up more playing time. But she has the talent. We've seen it in JV games in the years past. So 4-1, Somerset down here in the third set. Looking to send Spring Valley home early as there's nothing going there. As Spring Valley will continue to serve. That one just over the net there. In any sport, a little bit of luck is often involved, and that one, there it was. 6-1. Who is this that has this long run here? Number 8, that's Mara Ducklow. And that one's long. Runs out of her luck right there. Somerset gets their second point in the set. 2-6. Gomez with a nice serve. That's an ace. An ace for Victoria Gomez. She's had a couple of those here tonight as it's 3-6. That's another nice serve there. I know we had our cross-country team running tonight. I see a couple of them have gotten back here. Curious how those results went.
Yeah.
Do we know where they were tonight? Do you remember? I do not recall.
I don't.
Coach Granick, if you're listening, let us know. That's a tough one there. Ellie Melvin tries to dig that one out, but it's 4-7.
Rice Lake.
There we go. Ooh, that's a long one. No wonder they're getting home at 8.
I had to check my email from athletic director Mr. Probst said he sent out at about 5 a.m.
That man never sleeps.
He does not. Hardest working man in the district, folks.
5-7, Somerset getting a little bit closer here as Madison Rowley will serve. Rowley up and over. Back set, up, blocked. Nice job there by Somerset. Looks like, there are 4 hits there as that was blocked by the net, not by Somerset. 6-7, Somerset looking to tie it here. That one's over and short. Nice serve. Long, and it's tied. Sevens as Somerset storms back here in the third set. Madison Rowley continues her serving streak. Not an easy pass there. Nice dig there by Gomez, but she can't quite get there to the second one. Gomez was able to dig it out, but she wasn't able to help her offense get set up. Dig out to Strumke. Strong hit. Nothing they can do about that one. We've seen some power from Strumke in this one tonight. Not afraid to use some of that leverage that she has. And she's been in the right spot at the right time. But every good hitter is only as good as their setter. So
absolutely.
Somerset been doing the job across the board.
Good
nice
serve
hit there, yeah. I'll put it this way, I certainly wouldn't want to return a serve from Izzy Escarica.
No way.
Nice hit there by Anderson. Nice save by Spring Valley.
Or try and save one of her hits either.
Yeah, no. Nope, I don't want to dig anything out involving that. Gomez out to Strumke, a big hit. Nice dig by Spring Valley. That's out of bounds.
In.
Ah, they're going to call that in. Oh,
The wind must have caught
yeah,
it.
folks on the replay machine at home can double check that one for us. Spring Valley up by 1. That one's over. Raleigh out to Anderson. Save there by Strumke. Able to get it over. Gomez does. Kind of sets it back into that back left corner. And Somerset. Oh. Raleigh was kind of going up and vacating that area, getting ready to set, and Escarica did not fill into the back. And because of that, we had kind of that open spot. 8-10. Wouldn't have it any other way. Every other set's been close. Right down the middle, Aubrey Lauders with the tip. Spring Valley ready for it. To the outside, Gomez with a nice diving dig, but teammates can't quite pull that one out. 8-11, third set. Escarica to Raleigh to Anderson. Kind of serves it into her own net there. 8-12.
Number 5, the freshman Stengel to serve.
Strumke with a hit right into the wall.
Yeah, I kind of sensed that timeout was coming there. Spartans need to regroup, reset here as they're down 5 here in the third set.
True that, and this gives us a chance to talk about our other sponsor one last time, Northwood Technical College. Northwood Technical College has the programs and state-of-the-art facilities you need to start or advance your career in modern manufacturing. Integrate advanced manufacturing competencies in high demand and high pay occupations. Blaze into machine tools, automation for industrial systems, automated packaging systems, or welding with in-person and hands-on instruction. Campus tours and program shadows available. Visit Northwood Technical College visit northwoodtech.edu for more information. Experience success.
Northwood Tech.
Hopefully they experience more success than I did on that ad read, because that was hard.
Northwood Tech hitting us with the long ad read this
They
year.
are.
Last year it was a sentence. It was
It
just
was.
stay safe and learn locally.
Yep.
But awesome to have them back as a sponsor this
Yep,
year. I think
glad
they
to have
might
them.
be our longest tenured.
I think they are. Yep. We've been with them through a name change.
Yeah, that is true.
All right, 8-13, third set. Spartans down by 5, but still plenty of time to go here. One more serve by the freshman. That one was almost out, but Escarica hits it anyway. Gomez has to just get it over. She does. But Spring Valley with a great opportunity to add on to their lead. Gomez, Raleigh, Anderson. Trying to tip it into the middle there, but Spring Valley's been ready for that all night. That one's almost up to us up here. Gomez tries to save that one, but she can't. It's 8-14. Oh, Chase Webster. What a great student athlete. He's going out there, grabbing the ball, flinging it over. Jenna Pepper hearts the live stream. Shout out to Jenna Pepper.
Spartan live stream intern there.
Yep. Ooh, big hit, nice block. Able to get it back over. Gomez back set to Anderson. Hits it almost long, but Spring Valley keeps it in. That'll be Gomez, Raleigh to Strumke. They've had a connection all night. Nice save. Once again, this time out to Anderson. It's tight. Anderson does a good job there, not going into the net. Way across the court. Over to Gomez. And hit. Nice save there by Spring Valley once again. No, oh my goodness. Can't quite save that one. It goes into the student section. Hey, I'll say this. Nice pass there by Thomas Wasco. Just kind of got down, got into the position, had a nice up. Oh, man. Now what's the Spartans were looking for.
Didn't get it over the net,
over the net. Wasn't what we were looking for. Somerset down the middle. Lauders with the hit.
Yeah, everything that was working for the Spartans in the first 2 sets, not happening here in the third.
No. That was a nice hit on the outside there. That was almost going to be out, but too close to call. Spring Valley has kind of been having their way. Can they save it? They can.
Well done.
Oh, my gosh. There's almost nobody home there for Spring Valley either. Nice dig there. Couple of good volleys in this third set. Tipped, touched, good save. Out to Anderson. And that's how it ends.
The Spartans just cannot find the floor over there.
Oh, I mean, Spring Valley in this set has been doing things that they've done all game. It's just Somerset has not been able to capitalize and get the big hit when they need it. When they need it. Whew. 8-16. That one's off the ceiling. Gomez is going to have to get it over, and she can't quite. 8-17.
Spring Valley driving the ship here in the third set, up 17-8 now.
Getting closer and closer to being to being kind of too late in this third set. Got a spot on the floor that needs drying. As it looks like we're just about ready to keep it going here. And we are. One's over. Anderson. Anderson passed that one just a little close to the net. Nothing Madison Raleigh could really do about it. Outside hit by Escarica. That's going to be long. 8-19. And she has 2 timeouts, so she may as well take them. If we can't make the corrections here now in the third set, may as well start planning some stuff for the fourth. 8-19 here. Somerset struggling, but that's the thing. It's been interesting. Like, if from a standpoint of just kind of watching the scoreboard and not watching the game, you would think that this would be all Somerset, but Spring Valley has been in this
absolutely
pretty much the entire time, and that's the interesting thing about volleyball. You can have multiple sets that go down to the wire, and a team can win 3 sets to none.
Right,
so
right.
Really, the game tape says a lot more than the final score at times. But yeah, if we go to 5 sets, I don't know if I'm gonna have a voice tomorrow for school. Here we go. Somerset needs to kind of break serve here. At least get some positive momentum going in their favor for the fourth set, potentially.
Stangle, good serve there. Claire Anderson just says, get that out of here.
That's a nice one there.
And also says, get that out of there.
Those are the kind of plays that can turn the momentum just a little bit.
Gaikowski in for Gomez.
And Aubrey will serve. Nice hit there. Quick over. What a save there by Escarica. Nice play. Gaikowski just gets it over. Set up here. Hit. Tough one for Anderson to do anything with.
Spring Valley student section getting into it now.
Got a good old drop the hammer chant. That one's going to be a little short there. Anderson. Raleigh back to Anderson. Nice hit there by Claire as we're 10-20.
I'll be back. 1 sec.
Sounds good. We lose the scoreboard.
You're on radio duty right now.
All right. Looks like we lost our main camera here, but folks, you'll stay with me here. We have Haley Rieger with the serve. It's over. Spring Valley setting it up, going down the middle here. Back set. Nice hit. That one's long. Point to Somerset. Nothing Somerset had to really do on that one as it was long and outside as Rieger will continue to serve here. Rieger with the serve. And it goes over right in the middle. Spring Valley's ready for it. They back set to the right side. Nice hit. Good save there by Raleigh. Somerset has to get it over, and Heather Gaikowski does. Spring Valley setting it back up. Coming right down the middle. They hit. Right into the net they go. Somerset gets another point. And the camera should be back on your screen. The game should be back on your screen now, folks. My brief foray in radio volleyball is over.
Remember those kids that were running by the camera earlier?
Yeah. How long were we? How long do you think we were?
Not very long.
Okay, good.
Hopefully not.
Yep. And if we were, folks, we apologize. But Somerset going on a little bit of a run of their own here. Spring Valley gets served back.
Should have seen my 40-yard dash time and run across the gym to get to our camera, though.
Into the net it goes, 13-21, and it's not over here yet for Somerset. If we start getting into the 15, 16 to 21 conversation, this could still be an opportunity for Somerset to send Spring Valley home early. Back set to the side, nice block. And Somerset's continuing their run. Izzy Escarica with a nice block, and that's a timeout there for, Spring Valley.
Shout out Charlotte Eichen and Megan Lars, who are very vocal in telling me that the screen is black.
Thank goodness. So that's what is always very helpful. We'll know very quickly what's going on.
Yep.
Wallen, do you want to tell the folks at home kind of the live stream schedule for the rest of this week?
Yeah, so this coming Thursday, we have another volleyball contest where the undefeated Amory Warriors at 9-0 are coming to town. That'll be a fun one. First Middle Border Conference matchup for the Spartans there. And then on Friday, like you mentioned, football, Ellsworth coming to town. That'll be a fun one as well. Spartans doing well in football so far, 2-1 coming off that big win against Prescott. Excited to see what they can do at home.
Absolutely. Fun time to be a Spartan fan, that's for sure. We knew Chapik would save YMCA just for when the team needed it. Here we go. Claire Anderson will serve.
Renee Chapik, best DJ in the business.
Yes. Anderson, that one looked like it was going long, but they hit it anyway, and that's another point for Somerset. Here's where it gets interesting, folks. Here's where it gets interesting.
Spartans have been here before, down by 4, 5, 6 at times, and been able to fight back.
Still got time. That's a nice hit by Anderson. That's an ace. Anderson looking to keep it going. Spring Valley able to set this one up. And that one goes off of Somerset. 16-22. That ball goes out of the gym, and Coach Veritas has to run after it. Of all the people to have to go get it, why is the head coach going for it?
That's commitment right there.
That is. 22-16. That goes to Ellie Melvin. Oh my gosh, what a hit! Izzy Escarica set up perfectly
we're
there.
Drop the hammer here in the student
And
section.
boom!
Down they go.
I think some of them didn't think that was coming, and they like legitimately fell.
Yeah.
17-22. Victoria Gomez to serve. Gomez with a nice serve there, just barely over. Outside hit, Gomez. Rieger and Raleigh. Nice hit! 18-22. Timeout, Spring Valley. That'll be the last timeout of the set.
I don't know, Rossi. When we had to do your little radio debut, how much time would it save us if we didn't have to set up the cameras? We could just do radio all the time.
It would save us some time, but in the gym it is so easy to set up the cameras.
That is correct.
That I don't want to take that away from the Spartan live stream faithful out there. Also, I think my voice would hurt a lot more if I was calling a volleyball radio game. It's a good need to, like a case by case.
Yep.
Only
there's
break glass in case of emergency situation.
There's been times we've had to do it. But
Yep, absolutely. Gonna take this opportunity to give a quick shout out to my mom who's watching at home.
Sheila,
Hopefully with Stan the dog as well.
excited to have you back for season
Yep,
4.
faithful fans of the Spartan live stream since day one.
Yes.
So always want to give shout outs throughout the year, so good times for sure. Let's see if the good times can continue for Somerset late in this third set. Gomez able to get that one over. Spring Valley setting it up. They just got to get it over. Out to Escarica. Oh my gosh, what a save there. Can they get it over? They can. Wow. Hit. Raleigh. That's going to be tough to save, but I think they're going to do it. They do. Once again, Escarica. That time they get it. 19-22. Somerset earned that one. Another one where we dropped the hammer. Gomez continues to serve. Another good serve by the junior. 19-22. This hits long. Right back to Rieger. Back set. Nice hit there. The finesse shot by Madison Raleigh. She's had a great night here. And Somerset is down by 2.
Just to recap here, the Spartans were down 20-9 in this set at one point.
Oh, just long. Spring Valley finally got wise to the ways of Victoria Gomez.
Yep.
20-23. Coming soon to a calendar near you. Somerset needs to get the serve right back here. Here comes Escarica.
Oh!
Escarica's like, that's mine, I want that. Got it right back. And it's going to be on Madison Raleigh to serve. Another hammer drops in the student section. (21-23). Here we go. Raleigh with the serve. Spring Valley. Oh, they called that out. 22-23. 22-23. Wow. Here goes Madison with another serve. That one's over and short. It's going to be tough to save. She can't save it. 23-23. Somerset storms back in this third set. And now they're only 2 points away from finishing this one off. Remember, folks at home, you got to win by 2. Raleigh with another one. Spring Valley's been struggling with some of these serves. Oh, just just by the fingertips there, as this is set point for Spring Valley. A name we've been calling a lot, Charlie Vanas on the serve, the lefty. That's to Gomez. And that's a big point there, 24-24. That was Escarica, and now she'll go back to serve.
Serving for extra innings
Here we go. Anderson checking in for Ellie Melvin. Melvin's played some important minutes, I guess we could say, here in this one.
Yeah.
That's a nice serve there by Escarica. Had to be dug out. And they're just going to have to get this one over. So Somerset gets a chance to set up their offense. Here comes Anderson. Oh, she fakes him out there! Lucky there by Claire Anderson as she was getting ready to go up for a hit, and she just decides to pop it over the defense.
Big smile there for Anderson. I'm like, yeah,
she knows she got away with that one.
That worked.
25-24. Match point. Hit to Gomez. Raleigh. Strumke. Oh, and they can't save it. 25s. 25s across the board. Coach Vries is coaching them up on the sidelines right now. Into the net. Somerset gets lucky there. Spring Valley's done a really good job consistently tonight, not having unforced errors, but they've had some rough runs here in the third set. They have allowed Somerset to claw back into it, have the lead now. The sophomore Aubrey Lauders with a chance to win it. One's over. It's a win! Somerset Spartans storm back in the third set, and they finish it. Big victory here at home as your Somerset Spartans claim their win against the Spring Valley Cardinals. What an exciting one here, folks. Down 9-20 in the third set, but it wasn't over. They kept on coming, and they won it. Wow.
That was fun.
That's a fun one right there, and the girls are fired up after that one, as they should be. Well-earned victory. Great home crowd here tonight. Gonna get a nice tunnel to have them exit the gym.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Wow.
Well, what a way to start our volleyball season on the Spartan live stream here.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better match right there, folks. Whew. All right, well, wrapping this one up a little bit, we don't have stats, but we can say that it was a real team effort. A lot of different people stepped up in this one. Had some things that we were struggling with there at the end, but you have to play very good volleyball to come back down 11 points in the third set. So credit where credit is due. Team effort, team win. Great job by Coach Vries and the entire coaching staff. Here they come through the student tunnel. They're pumped up. My voice is almost gone. And with that, Mr. Wallen, I think we'll sign off for the night.
Absolutely.
Folks, thank you for tuning in at home. Again, we'll live stream Thursday's volleyball game as well. Stay safe out there, and we'll talk to you on Thursday. Bye.